Hello everyone and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In this episode, as you can see, finally we'll get started on building this new town. It's going to take a very long time, it's going to be extremely expensive, but you know what? I think the investment will be well worth it, because steel, as it happens, is one of the most expensive resources in the game, so once we start making it, we should be able to sell it for a very good price. We will unfortunately encounter a crash at the start of this episode. We did have one in the previous one and now we had another one. That one is getting me a little bit worried. I can only hope that this is not going to be a recurring problem. I really don't want to can this series, when we are on a roll like this. I guess we will just need to keep an eye on this. The old town itself is more or less doing pretty well, I think. We will. I'm not going to say that we will finish up planting the rest of this vegetation in the town, but I will at least make a little bit more progress on it. And once everything else is fully grown, I suppose we will be able to plug all the remaining gaps. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, we are back in business. Yes, we have the realistic mode turned off now, but you know what? I don't mind. We have opened that genie bottle a couple of times already, so I will not lose any sleep over if we have it completely off from now on. Anyways, well, let me take a look. So, this place I think is going to be enough to finance the construction, at least most of this. And and before I forget, we will also need to make sure that we turn off settling in for people for these houses. And well, basically we need to build the services first, and then only then can we allow people to settle in. So please give me a second and I will go around and turn all these off. I suppose, yeah, I should have built these with the setting turned off, but oh well, hindsight is 2020 and all that. Alright then, so I do believe everything is turned off now, so it should be safe to build these. And I do believe all the services are okay at this point. Now, garbage pickups. You know what? I think the best way of doing this would be to build everything, and then we can just use the overlays to check where we are lacking coverage. I know we are lacking coverage around here, but yeah, let's just do the checking afterwards, is fine. Anyways, that will do everything, I think. Right, next up, power. Now, power. This place, I suppose, will be quite power hungry. So I think we might want to set up... Well, I think... Wait, this is the switch. Didn't we build a transformer yet? That's the high voltage, the priority. No, we did not. Okay, where do we want to have the transformer? This is going to be a green space, so not there. Let me see, maybe here. Oh, right, and also this one requires some access. Is it? No, that's a road version, that's fine. I think for this one gravel will do just fine. Yeah, this is basically just a service connection for the heat exchanger. So I think this will do perfectly fine. And then, what else? Anyone missing road connections? No? Footpath connections maybe? Well, that's going to be a bit harder to check, so... Oh, right, these guys. I mean, technically speaking, they can go in and out through the road connections too, right? Well, I guess we will see. But I suspect that they can go through the road connections. If not, then we will hook up these as well, that's fine. Right. And you know what? Just to be consistent, I will get rid of the middle connection here. There. Now, power. So we need to have a transformer, and I think here should make sense. Right, let me see. You, a transformer. Okay, when I was selecting the transformer, I had a crash. This is now the second time that this happened, and well, basically we had a crash in the last episode as well. I am not very happy about that, to say the least. If this save game starts to act out, I really don't want to stop this series now. We are doing so great. Okay, anyways, you can go here. If things start become very unstable, and I fear we might need to call this one, but I can only hope that we can continue. Anyways, you can hook up there, that's fine. And this transformer will obviously hook up to this one. So, let me see, power, high voltage. Yeah, I really don't want to end this series now, we are on a roll. So you can go there. Can I please go through this one? So from here, go to that one. Yeah, that looks better. Confirm. And now this one should have power. Right. So how many substations do we want? I think we might want to have quite a few. Maybe 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. I think that's going to give us enough coverage. And that will use up all the connections on this transformer. Right, let's do that. Let's just make sure that this one actually can cover some of the town. Maybe here. And is it going to be paved or... Let me see, make sure we are nice and parallel. Right? Yeah, I think so. So, if I build you here, that's going to be a... Ooh, it's even lit up. Yeah, don't do that. For these substations, simple gravel connections will be just fine. So that will do. So that's one, and I think I will just quickly build out the rest of these. Give me a second, please. Okay, I think the power network should be more or less okay at this point. It's not as organized as I would like, but it's more or less alright. Okay, so power is okay, heating should be okay, I think. Obviously, we still need to have some power around these parts, but other than that, I think this one is good to go for construction. Right, so how do we want to go about this? I think we can obviously set up a small free construction yard, maybe here. Also, we still don't have the mines hooked up just yet, right here, but we will worry about those very much later. Basically, we still don't even have the, not the rail cars, but the cable cars hooked up. So yeah, those will have to wait for now. How do we want to build this place? What would be the best place for a construction yard? This one is a little bit too close, I think, for the town. Maybe down here, but this is a slope, so that would not be ideal. Although the slope is not too bad. I suppose we can build on a slope, it's fine. Yeah. And this is the only border connection in the vicinity. Yeah, very much so. So we have to use this one for this construction to buy all the resources. And electricity problem, thank you for notifying me. Once again, 5 years and 100,000. Ooh, look at that. Now the available loan is 1,400,000. Yeah, we are definitely making money. And this one shouldn't be too far from being repaid. Anyways, that's fine. Let's see. We will need to rebuild at least one of these roads. Then I think we can sneak a dirt connection through here. Let me just check. So a dirt connection through here. Yeah, I think we can make it. So hook up right there. Can you please just make it work? Thank you. And yeah, we need to rebuild this one. So cancel this road and just have a dirt connection for now. At some point we will upgrade it, but it's okay now. Also, you know what? Let's just have this road parallel with this one. So you get rid of that and have this road parallel with the other connection. Maybe, you know what? Just make a small curve on it and that will do. Yeah, that will be fine. So through here we should be able to get into the customs house. So let's bring this one down. You come down this way. This one doesn't need to be anything special. This one is just going to be a very temporary connection. That will do. And let's set up the construction yard. So construction industry, there we go. 3 offices we should have. Yeah, all of them are still available. So 1, 2, 3, 6, that's good. And now we don't need to set up any kind of extra storages. We have plenty of traffic available in the customs house now, so it's fine. You hook up right there, and you guys hook up into the road there. Right. So you guys get everything from the customs house, no exceptions. Good. Let's just give you guys a lot of reach and you can build everything. Ooh, helicopter. Aha, the Mi-4. Okay, I will try to keep this one in mind. I think it might be... Can I make the research? Oh, here, research. I haven't seen a lot of notifications about research, so... No, we are still doing this one. Wow, this is slow. Okay, you can stop this one. Can I... No, we still cannot do the helicopter firefighting. Where is it? There you are. Oh, the hospital helicopters, firefighting helicopters. Okay, so we do need the air traffic study. That's fine, let's get to it. So traffic, and let's just go for... You know what, let's just make it quick. There, 40 professors or party officials. As for you, yeah, we haven't done a lot here. Let's go for engineering, I guess, and pollution warning. Let's take a look. This one, right? No real pollution in town. That is just... Ooh, what's all this? It's not really coming from the industries. It's more from around here. But what is polluting? Is it all coming from the incinerator? I guess that makes sense. Composition wise, construction, metal, ash. It's fine. Okay, hopefully that will go away. Now, where were we? This will take a super long time because, well, we are building electrified or basically lamp-posted roads, and that will take a super long time, as I said. And you know what? Before we commit... you know what, no. I was trying to maybe save the game and build everything with a big loan, just to see how they would look once everything is finished, but you know what? No. Let's leave it as a surprise for us. Yeah. Let's just build everything as we go. So, let's take a look. I think for this one we might want to have some pavers as well. So yeah, tell you what. Here, deliver mechanisms with trucks. And we will buy 2 open hole trucks. But first, pavers. I think a single one will do for this operation because we don't really have a lot of room. Now, wait. Do we want to set up a proper construction yard? Build that one first. Or just build a big construction office. I mean, that might not be a bad idea. Okay, anyways, we will still need to use these anyway, so might as well. So, mechanisms. Let's just have, yeah, a single paver there and a single roller there. Right, yes, we are, you know, we have a realistic mode turned off, so we are teleporting the vehicles. I mean, it is just cutting down on the waiting time, I suppose it's fine. Yeah, let's just commit to the realistic mode being turned off, it's fine now. So, that, and let's just have a couple of open hole trucks. Now, these, you can be carried by, yeah, the big guys, that's fine. And the roller, obviously, yeah, okay. So, both of these can be carried by the big trucks. So, open hole, and let's just have 2 of these. That's fine. Next up. the excavators, I think the ones in the, where is it? Yeah, in these are still going back to the old place. So I don't think I will use this for this purpose. Also, this one is finished now. Very good. As expected, it was super fast. Firefighting helicopters. Yes, please. Oh yeah. I cannot wait. Basically, that will make this place relatively safe. Although the river is quite far away. But if you build it maybe here, it should be relatively quick. I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to work. So here, I suppose we might as well buy the buses now. Let's just buy total capacity wise. Yeah, it's still the Skoda the best and the fastest, so yeah, 4 of these. Then bulldozers, yeah, let's just buy new ones. 14, 15, 20, yeah, these Stalinets are still the best. So 2 of these. The excavators, can anything carry these excavators now? I don't think so, but never hurts to check. So you, no, still not. That's fine. They will being moved by their own power, it's fine. So I suppose we can put them together with the bulldozers. So excavators, let's just buy 2 of these. I mean, if you buy a YAG, that might be able to be carried by those trucks, but you know, fine. Let's just use these, that's fine. Also, we are running low on money, so once again, thank you. Next up, let's have at least 2 concrete mixers. We will go by capacity, and as it happens, that is also, yeah, the fastest, so 2 of these. And then a couple of covered haul trucks are necessary for the electrical components. Yeah, 2 of these, that will do. And we only have 2 offices left. Let's take a look. Dumpers definitely need to have at least 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And very good, it is already off because they are building the roads. Good. Now, what's left? So we have bulldozers, buses, concrete mixers, covered haul trucks, dumpers are off, excavators are good, open haul trucks, we have a paver, road cranes maybe, but I think once we build the big office, that will be okay there. We have the rollers, so yeah, now we just need the open haul trucks. We have 2 open haul trucks already. There, you know what, let's just have 2 more dumpers and 2 more open haul. So 2 open haul trucks and 2 more dumpers. We will need a lot of dumpers for this operation. So these guys. Right. And we are off. This will take a long time. Can you guys please focus on this one and this one? So once this one is finished, I will start upgrading this road as well. Right. Yeah, let's just start building a big construction office. So construction and office wise, let's just build a big one. Once again, this is temporary. Eventually all this will go away, but I just want to have plenty of vehicles for this. So please build this one at high priority. Good, and this will give us plenty more vehicles. And then I am very much tempted to build a construction yard right away. But where? I don't want to build it near the town because the asphalt and the concrete are polluting. Yes, not a lot, but still. In fact, let me just check. Concrete plant. 6 tons a year, that's not a lot. Asphalt. That is 7 tons, so technically speaking, they would be okay near the town, but no, I don't want to risk it. Anyways, mechanical research is finished. Let's go for advanced engineering next. 13 professors will be fine. And firefighting helicopters are good to go. Nice. Let's just go for, I don't know, international air traffic, whatever. Low priority will do. So, firefighting. Do we want to have one setup for this fire station? I think we can squeeze in a helipad. But you know what, no. This one is doing a perfectly fine job. The first one will be for the oil field. I think that's going to be fine. Now, let's take a look around here. Oh, and finally spring is here. Now, if we build the fire station close to the water, then the helicopters don't have to go very far to pick up the water and then go back to, dump it. But if you build the fire station here, then power it will be a bit easier and fuel it as well. I think for the sake of safety, I will build it here. It's going to be fine that way. So, let's just have a fire station. There, a small one will do just fine. And that will do. And I do believe, if I remember correctly, all we need to do is build a helipad right next to it. And that will make sure that they are connected. Do we want to build a triple helipad right away? Yeah, I think we might as well. So yeah, as long as, the main building is green, they should be connected. And these helicopter parking spaces will count towards the parking spaces inside the fire station. So there. Okay then. So let's hook this up to the oil fields there. We will need to bring down the power, but that's fine. That should be fairly easy. In fact, do we have power sorted around here? We have the high voltage switch, and there's a transformer. So yeah, we can just bring down a line, and that will take care of it. Okay, let's bring up the road. Okay, pollution warning, can you please? It's okay. It's only the incinerator plant. Otherwise, the town is fine. Right, yeah, just turn on the notifications, it's okay. Right, get back to work. So, we will route it through here and connect up there. Okay. Okay, let's go for it. So, a nice little gravel road. Yeah, through the station, I suppose. Okay, we don't have excavators nearby. I mean, I suppose we can just do... No, there we go. We have green roads. And yeah, that's okay. I will be okay with this. Then bring up the road this way. What is the ramp like? Ooh. I think we might want to build a serpentine here. This is way too much. Yeah. Now, can I build a serpentine without bringing down the construction vehicles. So let me see. Let's just do this and then this, something, you know, a proper little serpentine going down the hillside. So that, let's take a look. Yeah, that's a lot more believable. And from here we can go straight for this connection, I think. Yeah, I think this is quite necessary because that ramp was way too much. But this one looks a lot more believable. Yeah, okay, we can go with this. And then hook up the helipad just like this. Right, we can go with this. Okay, get rid of that one and all this. There we go. Okay, I suppose we only have the construction offices with the construction vehicles added to this. No, wait, never mind. Okay, I will have this one on group 2, I think. Group 1 will be just these. So assign construction office mode, that one, and don't have this one there. Because I only want to deliver the resources for now. I will only deal with the, you know, manned constructions at the very end. So there we go. Also, money-wise, we need to take out a loan right now. Good. Right, let's continue with the oil field because I think we should be getting close now. Yes, the bridges are finished and we are making good progress once again. I think it's not just a matter of time before we actually reach this place. So tell you what, let's do the unmanned constructions there, including the roads. Yeah, we need to continue this way as well now. And once we get here, we'll build all this. In fact, can you please let me know when this one and this one are finished? Then we just need to sort out the fuel deliveries by the helicopters. And I do believe this is going to be enough distance for fire safety around here. Right. Now, how are we doing in the steel town? Let's take a look. Okay, so the gravel is laid down. Now we are paving. That will take a while. Unless... dumpers. You should be delivering the asphalt here. Yes, so why are you not doing it? Oh, refuel, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. That means we need to set up a free refuel station. There. I suppose I will put it here so as they come for a pickup at the customs house, they will refuel as well. So, there. And before we build, make it extra sure that we are not buying resources. Almost forgot. Where is it? Refueling. Yeah, exactly. Do not buy resources, please. Right, turn this off. So manual purchase only. There we go. I'm sorry, I did say don't buy anything. There we go. Okay, is that true for everything else from now on? so if I want to build a marketplace, yeah, no automatic purchases. Good. Yeah, one of the curses of having realistic mode turned off, but you know what? At this point, I'm okay with this. Yeah, so yeah, they are now going for the refuel with the automatically bought stuff, but I suppose we still need to set up a delivery, so not technical, but the, where is it? Distribution office, there you are. You can go there, you will pick up here, load, and unload here, and there, and keep it 70% full. So let's just buy a couple of oil tankers there, and let's just go for capacity. Sure. A single one we should do, but might as well buy two of them. So, do we want to turn off anything else? Might as well check now. I just select random buildings. Right. Anything else we need to turn off? No, I think that's fine. Okay, so money. Yes, now we will stop repaying the loans because this construction is now in full swing. But that was to be expected. Well, I suppose if we run out of money or loans, then we can just simply post constructions around here, is fine. Right. But you know what? I have decided I will not build the final construction yard yet, because, well, we still need to have a proper rail connection for that one, and we are nowhere near that point. So yeah, I don't think we need to bother with a proper construction yard yet. Anyways, construction is now fully on track. So please let me know when this one is finished as well, so we can buy more vehicles. And let's keep this one going. Right. So anything we need to sort out around here? The power, I suppose. Right. Let's see. I think I will just build another switch here, a transformer, and yeah, I don't think I will use the town power connections for this one. So let me see. We need a 6-way high voltage transform switch. You can go right here. Although maybe not right in front of the cable cars. Okay, you can stop telling me, thank you. Let me see. I think we can squeeze this one in here if I move the high voltage connections out a little bit. So delete that one. And let's just have this one here. So we should be able to hook these two together, right? So that was this pylon, and yeah, that one will work. That's great. Now, what if I build the cable cars now? Can I mean, I suppose we can just hook up here as well, but I want to check if these are accessible or not. So this one is accessible, that's good. This one is definitely... No, it's not blocked. Oh, good to know. But can I use this one if we have a cable car in front of it? Or, you know, cables. Let's take a look. Let's just build out... Yeah, sure, heavy cableway there. So it should be hooked up with cables, right? Yeah, it is. So can I move that power pylon out? Yes, I can. Okay. That's it then. So this is going to be fully accessible. That will go into the steel mill. Now we just need to have a transformer. Let's take a look. Maybe we can put it here. This one, for this one, I think I will just use an underground cable. So you, a transformer, please. I'm I mean, this way should be okay. Let me just level this one down a little bit. Yeah, let me just line this road up with that one. So something like that will do. But obviously, don't build it like this. Get rid of all that. You will go in this way and you hook up that way. And there we go. That's going to be a bit better that way. So, high voltage connection. As I said, this one will be underground. You can go that way. That's fine. Maybe a little bit more parallel with the other stuff. Yeah, that will do. And now we need to have one power, what shall I call it, a substation here and one for the heating plant. Let me take a look. Can I squeeze this one in here? No. Can I squeeze a node in here? I think we did it. Let's take a look. So this one. Yeah, that will do quite nicely. Okay, so there, but for this one, I think a dirt footpath will be just fine. There, so that will take care of this place. Might as well hook up the actual power. Yes, for this one, I think I will just use underground. This place is a little bit too cramped already. So there, hop over the high voltage line. Can you please make it work? Yeah, and now just one for the heating. Oh, right, and for this one as well. I do believe this one requires power. So can I make them? Yes, I can. Okay, we can use a single substation for this one. So you can go right here, but obviously just a dirt connection. Okay, so which one is it? Mechanical. Give me a second, please. Just hook up the cables. I suppose this one will do. There. Yeah, let's make it nice and parallel. So you come down. Can I make this work, please? There we go. Yeah, that's a bit better that way. Okay then. So I think now this place is actually good to go. Right. So we have a station crossing here as well, which means we can choose between the coal pickup or the steel pickup, and both of them can go back and come in both ways. That's fine. Right, this one is all right. And yeah, nice. I think this place is good to go for the most part. Now we just need to actually build it. And that's going to be super expensive. Now, is it... Okay, we are building this one next. Good. Once this one is finished, please let me know so we can start building out this road also. We don't need this service connection after all. Road... Yeah, you can go away. So, yeah, I think at this point we are pretty much alright. We have refueling, we have vehicles. This one will be finished eventually. Then we will increase the fleet of vehicles that is going to be built this place. But with all these footpaths and expensive roads, this place will take a very long time. Oh yeah, and by the way, in the previous series, we could only build these kinds of junctions basically piece by piece. So we had to build this section of the road and then this small section of the road and then these three small sections and then continue. But now these roads are technically speaking broken up by these footpaths, but they are counting as a single construction now. So construction should be a lot faster than it was before. It's still going to be slow, but not as slow as it was before. Anyways, research, you. There we go. Also money, yeah, I suppose money will be a problem for a little bit, although not too bad. But as soon as we increase the fleet of vehicles, that will definitely change. Also, we are still only just building roads. Once we start building the structures, ooh, the price will go up quite a lot. Anyways, this one, let me see, can I go for... I don't think TV is in order just yet. Let's go for plastics, whatever. Yeah, 4 professors will do. We are not in a hurry. As for you... yeah, you are doing it slowly, it's fine. Also, why was the other research so slow? We have been on post for a long time, and that research was barely getting started with 4 party officials. I don't know. Anyways. Well, I suppose we do have a little bit of time on the recording. I will spend the rest of this time maybe planting around this place. And yeah, now that most of these have grown up completely, these bushes might be a little bit too big, but for the most part I think I am happy with this kind of vegetation in the town. You know, big tall trees are few and far between, and yeah, I think I will like it. Okay, let me just quickly plant and then we will say goodbye. Okay, I think I am, well, I will not say that I'm happy with this. We'll need to wait until all of these grow up, but I am satisfied for now. Let me just quickly put a single poplar right here. And yeah, I think I will call the planting here for now. We will check back on these later. Also, what is this? A personal car and a Steam logo. Stop production, that's fine. Okay, so let's take one last look at the state of construction. And ooh, yeah, we are making good progress on these roads. Not too bad. Also, construction finished. Right, that will give us 24 more vehicles. I will deal with these in the next episode. For now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.